What up? I'm Trevor Pelka. This is the Braves TomaBlog. A YouTube channel as good as the Atlanta Braves. So a certain Heisman winning quarterback signed with the New York Mets. Why is this relevant to the Braves or this channel or Chet Papelka? Well, it probably shouldn't be, but after the Braves were the first team to express interest in Tebow, I received a lot of questions, some on this channel, but mostly by people that know me. Well, the Braves didn't sign Tebow, and thank God. I didn't want to talk about it. I thought that the whole thing was stupid. But then I looked at the search results for Tim Tebow baseball, and now I want to talk about it a lot. Does that make me a sellout? Do tell in the comments. On this Tim Tebow issues, I don't know if Tim Tebow really knows what minor league baseball is about. I don't think he's gonna like it. Tim Tebow is a millionaire. Like, he's already made millions of dollars. He has a job with the SEC Network where I assume he's making over $1 million. His minor league baseball contract is side hustle money. The Binghamton Mets take a bus from Binghamton to Akron, Ohio 3 times a year. And then when they get there, they stay in the Motel 6. He's about to be 30. He's gonna be 10 years older than some of his teammates. You know, maybe it'll be like his career at Florida, just without, the championships or the attractive women. I know Tim probably doesn't care. I know he's thought about it. He's a smart guy and everything. I just hope he knows, like, minor league baseball, it's not that fun. So on the Braves, the team that this channel is based on, Dansby Swanson hit 2 home runs. One the easy way, one the hard way. You know what else is cool? On Sunday, we saw Julio Teheran get his 5th win of the season. So congratulations to Julio on getting a quarter of the way to the 20-win mark. You know something pretty cool that's going to make people click away from this video? Julio Teheran's whip is 103. His ERA is 301. The reversed. Alright, we've lost 3 times in a row, got swept in Washington. I don't want to talk about it. Let's just skip to the questions. Papa, question time. Braves 3-5-2-6. I know it sounds weird, but I've enjoyed watching the Braves more this year than I have in like 7 years or so. All these guys on the team are trying their asses off. Like that Folty hustle that hit the other day. It's just fun to watch, even if we lose. Honestly, exact same feeling. I'm glad you said it, because I didn't know if it was just me, because, I'm biased. At the beginning of the season, I didn't have any subscribers or anything like that. This is like the first year that I've been a Braves blogger, so obviously I'm enjoying it more. But genuinely, I'm like enjoying watching the team. They're a lot of fun to watch. They're a really charismatic team because they try so hard all the time, and it doesn't feel like they're losing to me. Like, it feels, like they're coming out and they're making improvements every day, because you remember they started the year 0-9 and everything was awful, and then they got it together a little bit, and then they got it together a little bit more. Freddie Gonzalez got fired, but then the team really started winning. Things started happening along the way. They just started playing better, and the whole time they came with a great attitude. And the Mike Foltenevicz story has been, the most compelling thing of the year to me. I think it's because, we're getting to watch Mike Foltenevicz develop from a guy who just throws 98 into a major league pitcher. I think we've all been that with something. I think we've all had something that we could throw 98 miles an hour in, but we didn't know how to do the craft, and we had to learn, to turn that into a craft. And we're getting to watch Mike Foltenevicz do it, in front of our eyes, because he had the body language and everything like that. He couldn't get through the 5th inning, and he's getting better at it just every single start, and it's so much fun to watch. Hinkai, I'm not exactly sure how it's pronounced, but to the question. How legit is Adonis? I think he has a share of Kemp effect as well, but he seems to have raised his ability with the glove and the bat. Can we go long-term with Adonis? Yeah, I actually just wrote an article on this the other day, and I've seen it just be a very popular topic on Braves social media, is that, I think everyone is pretty much sold on Adonis at this point. At least that's what it seems like to me. I don't know about John Capalella, obviously, but you look at your other options. On the open market, there's Martin Prado, who's 3 years older. He's an on-base guy, and he's another right-handed hitter that you're going to have to pay more money for. So I don't really see any benefit in that. Justin Turner would be an upgrade. Justin Turner is a 300 hitter who's hit 24 home runs this year. He's going to cost, a lot on the open market. I think he's going to make at least $80 million, as thin as the market is for power hitters, just in general. So you can pay a lot of money for a long-term guy at third base, but I don't think there's any reason to do that, when you have Adonis there and you have Austin Riley in the farm system, a few years away. And then you could look to trades for someone. I don't see any great options there. You could trade for Todd Frazier maybe for 1 year. Trevor Plouffe is also, 1 year away from free agency. and Capella said no rentals, or at least, he's not looking for rentals. So I don't see an option, cost-efficient wise, better than Adonis, and the fact that Adonis has stepped his game up completely at third base. I think everyone agrees he's, at a top 20 third baseman since he's been, called back up. He's hitting great out of the 2-hole. I think it's one of those things of like you could maybe upgrade, but why mess with something that is clearly working? It's working well and it's working long term. David Ryu, do you think Freddie Freeman can pass 5.0 WAR threshold career high? He's currently at 4.6. He already has. He was at 5.3 today on ESPN. He was at 5.1 on Fangraphs. He had a higher average and more RBIs in 2013, but I think it's pretty clear that this has been Freddie Freeman's best season so far. Same guy. Is actually.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah, you're in a lot of trouble. Same guy, Wilson Ramos. Has he ever been that good aside from this year? 2 question marks. I'm not sure. No, he hasn't been, but keep in mind, my suggestion was 4 years, $60 million. That's not paying him to be that good. That's paying him to be an above-average catcher for a couple years, which is exactly what we need because our offense is very good right now with below-average catchers. You throw him in there, it's a big improvement. We'd be paying him to be an above-average catcher. That's about what he has been. I want to take a second, just to thank all of you guys, to thank all my subscribers, to thank you for, the time that you put into watching these videos, for participating, for making comments, for asking questions, all of it. You guys don't need more sports talk in your life. There's more than enough of it on the internet, on TV, and on the radio as we're talking right now. The only thing that this channel has over all of those other forms of content is how involved and amazing the subscribers are. You guys frequently come every week with your comments and with your questions and your participation and everything like that, and it's my job to create the content and to think of ideas, to get that out there, and I'll continue to do so with one particular goal in mind, which is to try and find new ways to get my subscribers even more involved, and have their personalities and their opinions reflected in this channel. Because the truth is, without the participation and the love that I get from you guys on a frequent basis, is that this channel wouldn't have a leg to stand on. So I just, feel the need to tell you guys how much I appreciate it, just on a way more regular basis than I do. With that, I'm Chet Papelka. This is the Braves TomaBlog. It's a YouTube channel dedicated to talking about the Braves, talking about baseball in general. If that sounds interesting to you, check out the channel, see if it's something that's for you. I hope you enjoyed, and go Braves.